stop making yourself feel small. Like, this is something I find out happens for a lot of, a lot of bigger girls. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am depressing in case you don't already know me, and if you already know me, welcome back. All right, so today I'm going to be digging a little bit personal. It's going to be a bit personal, and to be honest, I kind of shy away from all this kind of stuff because anyway, but I'm just going to do it because since I woke up, this has been on my mind. Do you know, like, it has been like in my mind to just relate it to someone. Because first of all, I'll tell you that God loves you if this message is for you, because I normally would not do this, but it has been at the back of my mind since I woke up, and I just felt to do it. Like, I just woke up with it and I'm just doing it. So yeah, so basically I'm overweight. Yeah, I currently weigh 85 kg, right? And I don't think I look so bad. I look amazing if you ask me, but there is this beauty standard we have that has just, puts everything, will make you feel some type of way about yourself. And it's really terrible, to be honest. It makes you feel down. And I don't know, is it that the people that set this beauty standard, they don't think about, I don't even know, to be honest, I don't know. And like, I've been battling with this thing like since, God knows, since my teenage age. And growing up, I've just gotten kind of used to it, and now I can say I'm a bit more comfortable in my own skin. But growing up, I literally wanted to just find small spaces to hide, small spaces to just, I didn't want to be seen. I just wanted to be in my own world, to be honest. I just didn't want people to see me, and that had to do a lot with my weight and with what the notion people had given me, that, oh, you're overweight, oh this, oh that, oh horrible, oh fatty bum bum, stuff like that. It's really embarrassing when you come to think about it. But now I'm like, fuck it. The main things I'm going to be talking about is about your confidence level and not letting people take you for granted, because this is something I experienced. All right, it's something that I experienced so much, and I just wish someone told me what I'm about to say. All right, so let's get into it. Normally I will have like a lot of preparation done, but I really do not have so much. I just have some words that were screaming at the back of my mind, and I just wrote them down. So if I'm a bit clumsy in the video, it's because I wasn't so prepared. I didn't this is just all me and God just letting you know that you're valued. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about is confidence. Confidence is something I think everybody tends to deal with this, to just be confident in your own skin. I am still on that part. Maybe I'm like 80%. I don't think I'm there like 100, like 80%. But what what helped me before, like what helped me get, because back then I was like really low, but what helped me get here was the fact that I found the problem. So number one is you finding the problem. Find the roots of what is making you less confident in yourself. And my dear, if you do that, it will help you a lot. It could be friends, it could be family, it could be you, whatever it is, find it. Because I used to have like a very, I wouldn't say a close friend. The person was a family member, to be honest with you. And one day the person saw me, and the person said these words that resonated with me for a very long time. Like, I kept thinking about it, and it affected me mentally and physically. The words were, look at yourself. Do you think you're someone that someone would want to be with? And God knows those words followed me for a long time. I had to feel, I felt like, oh, since I wasn't someone for someone to be with, I had to be kinder. Maybe, I had to, be more, how do I put it now? Let myself go and, be more kinder to that person. Maybe the person will stay with me because, oh, I'm sweet, because I'm nice, not just because I'm me, just because, oh, there's something else you can stay with since I'm not all that, you get. And it's really, really, really depressing. So the thing I'll tell you is find that problem, be it a friend. You know, it took me a while growing up to know that some friends are not friends. To be honest with you, some friends just want you to be there so they look better. I'm being serious. I know it's crazy, but that's just what it is. They might not even know it, but that's just what it is. If you have that friend that makes you feel smaller every time you guys meet, my dear, cut that friend off. It's not even a joke. Your mental health is great. Your mental health is your priority. You should be your own priority before anybody else. Do you hear me? You should be your own priority. Make sure to cut that person off. Let them go. Be it family, be it friend, be it boyfriend. Yes, I said it. If your boyfriend doesn't make you feel as beautiful as you should feel, it should go. He's losing a gem. And I tell you, when you find love, you're going to know and you're going to feel it. You're going to feel the difference between what you're getting and what you should have, if that makes any sense. All right, if the problem is you, learn to look at yourself in the mirror. Learn to love yourself. Back then I used to look at myself in the mirror, but then I never really looked at myself in the mirror while I was like, you know, naked and everything. I always looked at my mirror while I had waist trainer on, makeup on fleek, hair on fleek. So I go in the mirror and I'm like, damn girl, you're fine. But no, I didn't actually look at me, like me without every other thing, me without, you know. Yeah, I didn't actually do that. I just wanted to see that perfect version. Learn to look at yourself, learn to love yourself, learn to appreciate everything, because people are going to badmouth you. People are going to badmouth your body, and your body is already going through enough stress as it is. Do you want to be the one to not give your body, like, do you want to be someone that you are adding to your own problem, you're adding to your own stress? No, learn to love yourself. And one thing I'll tell you is invest in yourself. Make out time for yourself. Make out time for yourself. That's very important, because I got to find that out at a very later stage in life. If something doesn't benefit you, a no is very good to say. A no, someone said this thing that resonated with me, that no is a full sentence, you know. No, it is no. Let it be that. Let your no be no. If it doesn't go well with what you have planned, if it doesn't fit you well, if you're not getting anything, then say no. Nobody's going to harm you. Nobody's going to beat you. If anybody should be angry you said no for what will make you beneficial, then that person is your enemy, to be honest with you. If the person thinks, oh, what's she doing that she cannot come and do this for me? You have your own life. And I'm not saying don't be friends with people. I'm not saying you should cut people off totally if, you know, they're good to you. I'm just saying learn to put yourself first. You are your first priority, to be honest with you. And when everybody leaves, it's just going to be you and you yourself alone. And what are you going to tell yourself when it's just you and yourself alone? What are you going to say? What are you going to tell yourself that, oh, what have I done? You know, when everybody leaves and then it's that, like, maybe you were in a relationship and then, you know, the relationship goes sour. You're just by yourself after, even when you've invested, maybe you've invested so much in the relationship and you find out over time you didn't invest anything in yourself. And then when it's done, you sit back and you'll be like, oh my God, like, what did I do during these past years or months? You know, what, it's just me. I'm back to square one. You know, learn to love yourself, learn to invest in yourself. So another thing I wrote down is the fact that I said do not let people take you for granted. And while how do I put it now, do not let people take you for granted. To be very honest with you, the way I defined it is do not look for validation in people. I know not letting people take you for granted and not letting people validate you are two different things, but I feel they go hand in hand together, you know, because when you let someone validate you, you try and look for, I don't know, you try and look for that person's, you have expectations, and when that person lets you down, you're kind of disappointed in yourself. I used to actually look for validation in people a lot, and I just wish I knew this. It doesn't make sense. Validate your own self. Be the first person to tell yourself you look good, babe. Don't you know, sometimes you go ask somebody and you feel bang, you know, you feel, you know, good. You're like, oh my god, I look good. And then you ask somebody, do I look good? And then, yeah, you're okay. Hello. What? I'm okay. I took how many hours to get dressed up, and all you're saying is okay. So that's what I used to feel. I just like, oh, okay. Then I start feeling down. No, don't do that. Please do not do that. You're beautiful in your own way, and you just have to accept that. I'm not saying do not take corrections from people, because sometimes, you know, people would actually, they are genuine people that want to help you. But then when you start taking, like, they say, oh, I don't like, your tummy looks too big in this, and then you start wearing flare dresses because, oh, you don't want your fupa to show. But girl, it's all you. I mean, that's you. What are you hiding? That's you. You're saying this, I'm also talking to myself, you know, for it to resonate in my brain, and, you know, for me to get this, because it's hard. It's really, really hard sometimes, and some people will just make you feel less than. And I wonder, like, these people, but funny enough, you know, sometimes what people, you know, say about you is not, like, it's not you. It's not because you did something wrong. It's mostly because of how they feel about themselves, to be very honest. You know, it's mostly, and they don't even see you. Even, like, I had someone that said something wrong about me, and I completely pushed him the fuck away. I'm like, nigga, get lost. Like, I just left him and I didn't speak. Then he kept on coming back and like, what did I do? What did I do? You know, stuff like that. And then I told him, okay, this is what you did. This is how you spoke to me, and this is how you made me feel, and I didn't like it. And then it's like, oh, so that's what it was. What? Stop making yourself feel small. Like, this is something I find out happens for a lot of, you know, a lot of bigger girls. We try to hide. It's I don't know, like, we're big already, we're taking up space already, so we just try to, like, feel small. Like, back then in secondary school, they used to call me matter, and if you are a science student, you should know matter means anything that occupies space. So I try really not to, you know, be in everyone's space. I just try and just be small, just be in the background for a while. I was, you know, even sometimes I want to say something, I want to bring out suggestions, but then I just feel, oh, don't worry, somebody will say it. Are you the brightest mind there? You know, somebody will say it. And most time people didn't say it. Yes, you're the brightest mind there. Say it. Say what you feel. Because to be honest with you, if you hear what people actually say about you, what people say at your back, then you will know that there's really no need for you to hide yourself. Let me tell you, people will always talk. People will keep talking about you no matter how small you make yourself. So when you hear those things, you find out that why really are you making yourself small? Because they will always talk, whether good or bad. Whether you're doing something good, they will always find faults in it. So why not just do something that makes you happy at the end of the day? Why not do something that makes you you? You know? Why not do something that makes people remember, this girl did this? Why not be you and be beautiful? Why not? Why do you want to, you know, fit into people's validation, into people's perspective of you? Why? Because I'm asking myself why too as I'm saying this, because people will surely talk no matter what you do. They say if nobody talks about you, then you're nobody. And my dear, you're not nobody, you're somebody, and somebody else is going to talk about you. So you have to accept that fact and do well with it. Okay, yeah, if you have someone that is big or overweight, you are friends with that person, and you know, please try and be nicer. To be honest with you, you don't know what that person is going. I know a lot of us are going through shit and everything, fine, but you on your own, take it into account to be nicer to that person. Don't be mean. There are better ways to tell somebody you need them to be healthy for you, or you need them to look fit. You don't even, why would you need them to look fit for you? Like, healthy is one thing, but telling somebody they need to look fit for you, that's wrong. But if you want them to be healthy, there are better ways to say it. There are better ways for you to pass that message across to people. Hear it and hear it today. There are better ways. If you don't know a better way, they say if you don't have anything nice to say, shut the hell up. Shut up. All right, if you don't have anything nice to say, shut up and mind your business. All right, and the thing is that what people don't get is, before you tell somebody, oh, you're adding weight, sorry, I have a mirror in my house. I saw myself before I came out. You understand me? I saw myself. I know I'm adding weight. You know, if you want, like, it's not easy out on the streets, to be honest, but I saw myself. All right, I know already. I'm already my biggest critic. I already know what it is. All right, that's it for this video. That's just what was on my mind, and that's just what I wanted to voice out, and that's just what I wanted to say, and that's just what I wanted you to hear, that you're beautiful in your own way. Stop looking for confidence and validation from people. Learn to create your own value for yourself. Learn to invest in yourself. Learn to be you, because at the end of the day, you are left with just you. And when you invest in yourself, people are going to come running after you. Trust me, when you get that, when you boss up, get that check, people are going to come after you. All right, so I'm gonna go now. Thank you for watching to the end of this video. If you've not subscribed yet, please subscribe. I love you so much. Bye.